up guys, welcome back to the channel. We are in Baltimore, Maryland. So I took a train ride here and now, I've never been here before, but apparently the harbor is super nice and Fort McHenry is like an historical place, so that would be cool to check out. Unfortunately it is raining, but we're not gonna let that ruin our day. Alright, so luckily it stopped raining and I've been walking for a bit now, and I must say it looks pretty cool. I saw a lot of like sirens going off though, like police and ambulance, so I don't know, I hear it again now. So I don't know what's up with that. So far, so good. So this is, I guess, a bit of a difference between Europe and USA. I guess these are like homes over here. I don't know, I think people are living there. At least they're dry. Oh shit, what happened to that one? You got so many skyscrapers here, man, it's insane. It's always like a bank or something. Alright guys, so I was just walking around, not really sure what to do today, and then I asked one local what to do, and she was like, I work in the aquarium, you can go in for free. And now, here we are. So you're from Virginia, right?
Yeah.
And what is your job exactly here? Or what?
I'm a seal husband.
Okay.
We have the seals, and
Okay.
I help with them.
Very cool.
It's the end of May, beginning of
What animals are here, do you know?
A lot of birds.
Ah.
There's like tooth wasps.
Okay. So these are dangerous, or? Okay. How do they eat?
But they have like a cloaca.
A cloaca? Okay.
It's like an everything hole. Like they poop out of it, they pee out of it.
Okay.
And I think it's in the middle. I don't know enough about jellyfish.
Okay.
But I feel like that's how it goes.
Okay. Alright guys, that was pretty random, but I just got a free tour of the whole aquarium. So good start of the day, I guess. It's still kind of early in the morning and we're in the harbor, I believe. Look at this. So today I'm just kind of like freestyling, I'm doing whatever, but that's the way I like it, you know. I was just standing at a traffic light and like this girl standing next to me, Lisa, and I was like, sorry, are you from here? You know anything to do around here? And then all of a sudden I just get a free aquarium tour. It was like 40 bucks to get in. And we just went through like a side door for like employees. Oh, perfect. So fellas.
Wait, can I be in your vlogs?
Yeah, of course, man.
Oh wait, where are you from?
Amsterdam. Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Okay. Do you guys have any recommendations on what to do?
I don't know.
You don't know?
But the like cheesecake factory is really good.
Yeah?
You should go there. Center there.
Okay. What about this boat? Can you tell me anything about it, or?
It's very tight.
Okay.
It smells bad.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Do you have a channel?
Yeah.
Wait, what's it called?
You want to check it out?
I don't have my phone.
Oh, okay. It's called Dwilla. D-W-I-L-L-A.
Wait, well, I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah, write it down.
Where are you from?
I'm from Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
You know where that is?
No.
It's in Europe. Netherlands. Have you ever heard of the Netherlands?
Yeah. Do you like Kanye West?
His music or his opinions?
His music.
Yeah, I love his music.
What's your favorite song?
Stronger maybe?
Stop.
Yeah, but that's like
Song,
old,
that's a
you
good
know.
song.
So do you guys like? I'm trying to go to like every state in the U.S. What's like the best state?
Not Maryland.
Not Maryland?
Definitely not.
Portland.
Wait, is that a state?
Florida's pretty nice.
Okay. New York? But New York is expensive, right?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
It's also not nice.
Oh, you guys play baseball?
Yeah, I play.
Nice. I used to play soccer, college soccer in Alabama.
Oh, really?
Well, a long time ago though.
That's cool.
All right, I'm gonna head on. It was nice to meet you guys, eh? All right, have a good one. All right, that was so fucking random. But now, let's check out this freaking boat. This air is kind of nice, to be honest. We got a nice little breeze. The day started with like some rain, but now it's perfect. Nice little breeze. And I must say, so far the people in Maryland have been really nice, to be honest. So, I guess, it seems like a cool state. Right now we are heading to something called Fells Point. I looked it up online and it seemed cool. Apparently back in the day, Maryland, the British said that it was kind of known for pirates or buccaneers. So they would always say that whenever you're in Baltimore, like there's a bunch of pirates around or it smells like pirates, whatever. It had a piratey vibe. So they kind of made this area, I don't know, a little piratey. And I love pirates, so let's go check it out then. So I think we're here now, but what is this? History and $1 coffee. Excuse me, is the coffee really $1 here?
Yes, $1. $1
Okay.
for the small, and then $1.50 for the medium.
Can I get a medium?
Yeah, of course. Did you want cream and sugar?
Yes, please. Right, that's a great bargain. And this whole store is basically about history, or?
Yeah. So I would say history of Baltimore.
Okay.
A little bit more trying to be a community cafe.
Okay.
So we're trying to keep the coffee just truly cheap.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to tax.
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
And then just really making an atmosphere so where people can come and read, study, research. We have a bunch of old school candy.
Okay.
So a little bit of a book history kind of a section. We're trying to get like other nights involved. So right now we have chess night. We're gonna do a book club with a lady who's written that book up front.
Okay.
So a couple things to just kind of make a community center. We're not
Okay.
trying to
Yeah.
tax for
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of everything.
Okay, wow.
If you wanted it fancy, you'd go to Starbucks.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Here we're trying to just make it easy.
Okay, wow, that's a great initiative.
Yeah, we're trying.
And I'm trying to I'm going all around the country, visiting different spots.
Oh,
Do you have any recommendations for me here in Baltimore?
Do you like seafood?
A little bit,
A
but
little bit? Okay. So if you're not doing seafood, my best recommendation is Jimmy's.
okay,
It's Jimmy's Seafood. It's on the water.
okay,
It's delicious.
Okay.
You can just get a regular burger or you can do crabs.
okay.
But either way, they have some good cooks there. And then let's see. If you don't mind walking,
No, I
would do
don't.
I would do the Rusty Scupper.
Okay, the Rusty Scupper.
Yep, Rusty Scupper.
All right, let me write that down real quick.
And that's right near the. It's right on Federal Hill.
Okay.
Do you know where Federal Hill is?
No, man.
So Federal Hill, there was a battle on Federal Hill.
Ah, okay.
Yep. Once you get there, you'll see it's huge.
Okay,
It overlooks the whole city.
Wow,
Like
okay.
The whole entire
Okay,
city.
okay.
It's beautiful.
All right.
But once you get up there, you'll see the plaques and the memorials. I think it was Ulysses. I could be mistaken. But
Okay.
there was a colonel who fought a big war on top of that.
Ah, okay. In the Revolutionary War or
Not the
Civil
Revolutionary
War?
War. It was Civil War.
Ah, okay.
But it was very, very big in terms
Okay.
of Baltimore.
Okay.
And it kind of paved the way for the new Baltimore.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
a big battle over basic shit.
Yeah.
Taxes and tea.
Yeah.
And shit that doesn't really matter to any of us now, but.
At the time, it was
It was
very important. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the biggest thing that they could probably have done. But right there, it's across the street. It's the Rusty Scupper. They have a big boat. You can kind of go into the boat and it looks over the water. They do like crabs, like blue
Okay,
crabs.
okay.
But if you go, literally just go and go for the drinks.
Okay.
That's really it. It's a
Okay.
great drink and just relax.
Okay.
The water is beautiful. It's open, so you can kind of like a cruise ship.
Ah,
So you
okay.
can kind of just walk around and just drink and
Yeah.
just relax. If you are here, you'll take the red cobblestone. So it'll take
Okay.
you past Pratt Street and then all the way down.
Okay.
But you can kind of walk the water.
Okay.
And then you'll fall right
All
into
right.
it.
Awesome,
It's
awesome.
kind of the perfect spot. And then,
So are you a local? Are you born and raised in Baltimore?
I was not born and raised here. I was born and raised in New York.
Oh, wow,
And then
okay.
during the pandemic, my mom lives out here.
Ah, okay.
I got a little displaced. The pandemic's right around my birthday, so I came
Yeah.
here for my birthday just to see my mom. And then they shut all of New York down like
Oh,
2-3 days later. I was like, okay.
And what do you
So-
like more, Baltimore or New York?
Ooh,
I guess it's more affordable here, right?
yeah, that's
New York,
the-
I heard it's crazy.
you gotta sell your leg and then like another arm and then maybe they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead, pay for it.
Now you got rent for 1 month.
Yeah. Well, Baltimore's nice, so it has its pluses. If you've ever been to New York, it's similar to it's like one of the boroughs, so it's kind of small enough to be one of a huge borough in New York, but it's also big enough for you to have so many different pockets of people doing stuff.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know, Baltimore gets a bad rap. We kind of get the
Yeah.
you guys are bad and it's violent
Yeah.
and it's all aggressive.
They told me it was dangerous, but I don't feel
You
that
haven't
at all.
seen any yet, right? Right. I only say if you're going to places where you're not supposed to go, you can kind of look around and you'll be like, I don't there's nothing here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then I'd be like, yeah, turn around, go home.
Yeah,
But I'd
yeah,
say
yeah.
that in New York, I'd say that in Miami, and
Yeah,
I'd say that
yeah.
in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Because you're 2 lefts away from someone just going, you don't belong.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, Mm-hmm.
But when you're in the touristy area, they make it seem like someone's gonna
Say-
come out of the bushes.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, yeah.
No one's gonna do that.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one's
yeah.
doing that. People are nice here. The community is cool. So people really just enjoy Baltimore.
Okay.
The more you talk, the more you'll be like, no, people really love it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
here. In New York, you'll find that like out of every 10 people that you ask, someone's like, fuck this place.
Yeah, yeah,
I hate
yeah, yeah, yeah.
tired. It's
And they're
expensive.
kind of rude as well,
Yes,
right? Like
because
a lot
they're
of-
tired and they're
Yeah,
overworked,
yeah,
and
yeah.
there's no room for a failure. If you
Yeah.
mess up, then you're now in the hole for $3,000.
Damn.
Here, if I mess up, I'm in the hole for $2,000.
Yeah, yeah,
I can
yeah.
maybe come back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
3,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're talking $3,000 for like one group.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't do that. I
Yeah.
can't do that.
Wow.
That's where I think the people go. You know what I mean? And people are like, if you're in New York, you're going for something.
Yeah.
You know, here you can get the city life and still
Kind of relaxing a bit. Like,
yeah, you
yeah.
can still have a family in the city.
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
New York,
Yeah,
you
it's
can't.
impossible.
There's no family.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
It's all me.
Yeah, work,
Yeah.
stress. Yeah,
Yup.
yeah,
And
yeah.
a lot of people work in New York and they live all the way out. They live in Jersey. They
Yeah,
live in
yeah,
Connecticut
yeah.
because they can't afford to do
Yeah,
both.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
So in my brain, that's not fun.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not a fun
no,
city.
no, no.
You know, like Miami, you can go and you can live.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
cheap, it's
yeah,
easy,
exactly.
It makes sense.
You got like sun, you know, like yeah.
Exactly. The most that they're looking for is like
Yeah.
liquor.
All right, well, thank you so much, and you have a good day. Damn. You see what I mean? All right, well, let's keep it moving. We got a coffee for $1, but it's great. So I'm definitely gonna check that out. First, I gotta check this area out, and then I'm gonna go wherever she said, like the big mountain and stuff. And that's how you do it, you know. You just take a train and you just start talking to random people, and all of a sudden, you get yourself an awesome day. Look at this area, guys. I think it looks super cool, to be honest. It's got a nice little vibe, you know. Nice little old American town. And now we're gonna go to wherever the barista recommended to us. Apparently it's like the best view of all of Baltimore. You can see the entire city, so let's go check it out. I do think it's a bit of a walk though, but it's all good. Let's go. This whole area is like super nice architecture. And then you got the harbor right here as well. It's a nice little place. So I just found this cute little store. I just walked by, so let's go check it out.
Hi there.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Is it okay if I film in here?
Yeah, if you also introduce my contact information.
Of course, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
what's this for?
For my own YouTube channel. It's a small channel. I just travel around the US. I would like to see every state in the US. So
Amazing. Where are you from?
Amsterdam, the Netherlands.
Very cool.
So I arrived yesterday in Washington DC, and then today is Baltimore.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
So I have stuff from all over. The art is by me.
Okay.
I'd rather you not take a picture of my art, but you
Okay.
can certainly do all of this.
Okay.
And here, I'm out of my business cards, but here, this is very modest. But if you
Okay.
want to,
All right, I got
better
it.
than nothing, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And how long have you had this store for?
15 years.
15 years,
Yeah,
wow.
but I've been in retail a lot longer.
Okay.
And I've done my art for 30 years.
And are you from Baltimore originally?
I've been here 40-some years. I
40
did
some
not
years.
grow up here. I wasn't born here. But
Okay.
I think I'm a native now.
Yeah, 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 fair enough. Where were you born?
DC area.
Ah,
and I was
okay.
in New York for a while.
Okay, did you like New York?
I did.
Okay.
It was, at the time, not as expensive as it is now.
Yeah.
Very inspiring, invigorating, but a little too much.
Okay.
Too much. I mean,
Too hectic, let's say. or-
yes. Yes, yes.
Okay.
And I was still like figuring out what I wanted to do. I mean, and it's too hectic if you're not sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like Baltimore is perfect where it's like a city, but it's not too overwhelming,
Right,
let's
there
say.
are parts, you know, that can be hectic at times, but yeah, it's has a lot of authentic neighborhoods and a lot of history. And,
Okay.
Yeah,
And for me, as a foreigner only here for one day, do you have any recommendations on what I should visit? I heard the hill, like the
Federal Hill?
yeah, the Federal Hill.
That's a beautiful vantage point from the park. There are definitely some businesses there.
Okay.
And definitely, have you just started your Fells Point?
Yeah, I started at the station, and then I went to the Penn Station.
Yeah.
Then I went to the aquarium, and then I walked here. So
Yes.
that's all.
So make sure you walk the length of this street, same street all
By the
way.
water, like.
Right, all
Okay.
the way down. And then Broadway is one of the main drags.
Okay.
There's a neighborhood, Hamden, that's
okay.
fun. You have a car, I gather.
No. I came here by train from DC.
Okay. Well, maybe you could do Uber or something.
Yeah.
You need a car to get to Hamden. It's still in the city, but it's just a little too far to walk.
Okay. What about Fort McHenry?
Yeah,
Is that,
that lot of
cool?
history. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should check that out for sure.
All right. Well, I'll be headed that way then. All right. Thank you so much. You have a nice day.
You too.
Bye bye.
You got a little bit of shots in here?
Yes, ma'am. I just went around.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck with your store.
Thank
I love
you
this
so
place. All right, there you go. You know, what's another cool thing about America is like you have so many different type of people, like so many cultures, like all walks of life. It's just like one big freaking melting pot, man. And whoever you talk to, in my experience at least, if you're just being polite, they're always friendly back, you know? And like they always got things to tell you, things to recommend. Let's walk by the water now. Let's go to the hill, I guess. Alright guys, we're 7-Eleven right now, about to get some water real quick. That's it? That's all you want? You mind if I film? I'm just like going around. Just mind if I film?
Packing Newport one up.
Yeah, for sure. Hold on, let me grab a water for myself.
How matters?
All right. Oh.
Want to take a picture?
Yes, sir. So are you from around here?
Yeah, I'm from up top, Montville Lane, near
Okay.
John High.
Okay. Do you want any?
Take a picture with us?
You want any water, or are you good on water?
Yeah, I'm good on water.
Would you like some water?
You want to take a picture with us?
All right.
Picture with us, come on.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
You don't
It's all good. I'm about to head on. Well, you guys have a good day, all right?
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. What the hell? So I buy some water, trying to give it to him. He doesn't want the water. He only wants candy. And then he wanted, all of a sudden, he was like, yeah, I only need candy. I was like, all right. Then he wanted some cigarettes. I was like, don't really need cigarettes, but I get them for him. He gets like the most expensive ones. So I was like, all right, like, give me one then. You know, like, I'll smoke one with you. He's like, nah, man, I'm trying to save him. I was like, the fuck? I just bought him. But oh well, all good. So over here you have like this machine that cleans the water, I guess. But this area is super nice. Look at this, you got a whole view of the city. Some nice buildings over here. Now I've just been walking like by the water. Actually lovely. And even though it started, like the day started with rain, right now it's, I mean, really warm to be honest. I'm sweating, so great day again. Day number 2 in America. Look at this, it's pretty cool. Got some older ship. And that's the hill that we're going to. Apparently it has a lot of significant historical value because they fought in the Civil War on that hill. And they got a bunch of like museums, aquariums, all kinds of stuff to do. So to be honest, I like Baltimore so far. It's great. I just still can't believe the homeless guy, man. He only wanted some candy. And then when we're standing by the register, he's like, yeah, and some cigarettes. Gets like the most expensive cigarettes. And I don't smoke, but like if I'm hanging out with a homeless guy, I was like, might as well smoke one with him. And as soon as I give him the pack of cigarettes, we walk out and I'm like, all right, like let's smoke one together then. We can talk. And he's like, no, I'm trying to save him. I'm trying to save him. I was like, well, what? The fuck? I just bought him. But, oh well. I think you should still be kind to the less fortunate, always. kind of has a vibe like it's a skate park. Oh, I guess it is a skate park. Alright, we made it, I guess. Now we gotta go up these stairs. Oh wow, this looks nice. We got a little playground here. Huge American flag, as always. Got a cannon right here. Oh wow, look at the views. Look at those views. So here it explains what happened here. We got Major General Samuel Smith, 1752 until 1839. Under his command, the attack of the British upon Baltimore by land and sea, September 12 to 14, 1814, was repulsed. Member of Congress, 40 successive years, President, U.S. Senate, Secretary of the Navy, Mayor of Baltimore. Damn! This guy did a bunch of shit. Samuel Smith. Is it bad that I've never heard of him before? He was a hero of both wars for American independence. Okay. This guy got a bit of a resume. Erected by the National Span. Okay, Samuel Smith. What a guy. Great views. Alright, so by now it's 2:30 p.m. and I still haven't eaten a thing. Normally I always do a fast, but this is getting a little extreme, so I'm on my way to the best spot in the US. You already know. Chipotle! So I feel like where I'm walking right now is like a real American neighborhood, like a real Baltimore neighborhood, I guess. Looks kind of cool though. And every neighborhood I feel like has like an American flag. So right now we are on our way to Fort McHenry. It's a bit of a walk, but honestly it's been a lovely day. Look around. Even though Baltimore is like a really big city, I believe it said online like when the Constitution was written, when America became its own country, it was the third biggest city. But even though it's like kind of big, it has like a bit of a village vibe, I would say. Like it's super nice. Look at this as well. We made it. Fort McHenry National Monument and Historic Shrine. I guess that's it. Then you got some other buildings in the area. So let's go and check it out. Orpheus, the hero of music and poetry. Alright. Okay, so this is a magazine for ammunition. Store ammunition. Honestly, it's such a nice day. The weather is great, it's like 75 degrees, a little breeze, especially here, like the harbor. And I feel like I've walked a lot, but I've also seen a lot, talked to like a lot of people already. And Baltimore is great. I give it so far like an 8 out of 10. Got some cannons right there. Honestly, like position wise, I can see why this spot was like important. Great location. I thought you could go inside though, I'm not really sure. I know there's a fence with a little rope, so I'm guessing you can't, I don't know. Let me just walk around and see. Maybe there's another entrance. Damn. Those are some big ass cannons. Okay. So this is legit where they fought. It's a good spot. Wow, okay. And who did they fight? The British. And I guess you can go inside, so let's go. This is the most vulnerable point. Okay. Let's check this out first. Yo, these cannons are fucking massive. So as a history nerd, I think that this is awesome. Hope you guys like it. Alright, let's see what do we have here. Yo. Okay. The fuck? I can't really tell if this keeps going. Oh my god. Okay, let's go in here. This seems like the main entrance. Ooh. Can you go in here? Caution warning signal. Okay. Okay. This is kind of creepy, to be honest. Let's get out of here. They're bomb shelters. Okay. Wow. This looks really cool. Oh, can you go in there? Oh wait, let's check this out first. Wow, that's super cool. What is this? Reconstructive surgery in the 1800s. I guess you can't go up here. That's too bad. Oh, this is where they slept, I guess. It's actually quite small, to be honest. It's not that big. Ooh, they're eating fancy, bro. They're eating oysters? Oh, but this was only for the officers. Okay, this is where they stored their barrels and everything. It's pretty cool. Right. I think that's about it, to be honest. Yeah, that seems to be about it. That's where they wave the flag. Always waving. Okay, what's in here? Oh, we got some jail cells. Oh, that's a bit creepy. Not going in there. I am severely claustrophobic, I have to say. Alright, I'll walk around a bit more, but I think that was all. Alright, so just when I was up this wall right here, I saw that there's, well, this seems kind of cool. I saw that there's like, I don't know, like a tunnel. I don't know what you would call this, like a bunker, I guess. Let's go check it out. Let's go. I guess it's like a prison cell or something. Alright. Alright, let's go check this out. Might be the same thing, but let's go see. Yo, it's kind of cold here all of a sudden. It's definitely like a cell or something. Imagine being in there like 1800. Fuck that. Alright, so Fort McHenry is done as well. It was cool, but to be honest, I thought it was gonna be, I don't know, kind of bigger or something. But it's still cool though. But now I reckon I'm gonna head back to the train station. I'm sleeping in DC still tonight. I still got like an hour train to go back to the city. So a bit of a walk again. I'm already on like 30,000 steps today. But fuck it, we're staying healthy out here, man. Let's go. Alright guys, I got a bit tired of all the walking. So we got ourselves a bike. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're done in Baltimore. Look who I'm at. The aquarium, the seal nurse. And she has a message.
Subscribe to Bella.